What's up, YouTube? I don't know if you know what you're looking at, but this is a venison shoulder. Today's the last day of the winter bow hunting season in the zone that I hunt in here in New Jersey. And I went out yesterday morning, Saturday morning, quite cold, like 19 degrees. I sat in my blind, didn't see not one deer. Conditions were right, nothing. So I had my blind up all season since mid-September. I decided that yesterday was my last day. Didn't see anything, finished off the season with nothing. So I took it down. Then sometime overnight, I got this crazy idea in my head. Why don't I go sit in my tree stand? So I wanted to go this morning, but I opted to stay a little bit warmer, seeing that I don't have a propane heater in my tree stand like I do in my blind. So I decided to go later in the morning. Had a couple of deer showing up on camera around lunchtime, around noon. So I figured, let me give it a shot. I got out, got up on my stand probably about 11 a.m. Sat there for about an hour. I got a 55-gallon drum feeder with a remote, so I hit that just to see if I could bring anything in to where I was hunting. Didn't get anything. Sure enough, about an hour later, about 1 o'clock, I start hearing some footsteps. At this point, it's snowing here in New Jersey. So I look around to my left, and I see one doe, then another doe, then another doe. All said, and there was about 8 of them. But they stopped short of coming into where the feeder was located. And I was just sitting there still patiently waiting and waiting and waiting. And I guess they must have been a little anxious or maybe caught the wind and decided to circle around through the woods and come out the other end to my feeder. And one came, then 3 were there, then 5 were there, and then about 7 of them were there. And then one of them made a fatal mistake. She moved from behind a tree. When she did that, I had to take the shot. Took the shot. About 15 minutes later, I got down. When I shot her, what I thought was shooting her, obviously I did. You could see her in front of me. Didn't jump, didn't kick, but did run off with the other deer. Got down, went and looked for my arrow, could not find it. Didn't see any evidence of blood. In a 15-foot diameter, 15-foot radius diameter area around where she was standing. So at this point, I'm thinking, maybe I didn't hit her. And I'm looking around, still couldn't find my arrow. So I widen my circle, and I move out 20 feet, and then 30 feet. And then eventually I got on the path that I saw her running and went maybe 100 yards, just looking and looking. Nothing. No blood, nothing. So I'm headed back to the spot where I saw her originally. And at that point, I decided to just move off the path a little bit. And I found some blood. So I followed that blood and followed. Sure enough, took me right to where she was laying. And I, gutted her and brought her home. And what I usually do is the day of the kill, I will bring them home. I have the redneck blind 3-in-1 hoist and skinner. So I'll skin her out, quarter her up. And as you can see here on ice, I've got the other shoulder. I've already done back straps and the rear quarters. So this is, I'm almost done here. So I will vacuum seal this whole shoulder and that whole shoulder and the other parts. Let them sit in the refrigerator for 1 week to age them. Some people age in a cooler, some people hang them. Although it is quite cold, as you can see in Jersey right now, snowing and 27 degrees. I don't think my wife would take too kind to me hanging a deer in the garage or out in the yard underneath a tree. So what I do is I vacuum seal them, put them in the refrigerator for a week, and then next Saturday we'll begin the processing. Plan on making some snack sticks. I got my jalapeno blend. I've also got the pepperoni blend. And I don't know if you can see the summer sausage. I think this one I'm going to make some jalapeno blend with some high temperature cheddar cheese, which I got from LEM. Also going to make some maple breakfast sausage. Ordered some maple seasoning from, I don't remember where I ordered it from. But anyway, I ordered some and some casing, so I'm going to try that out. So stay tuned. Next week I will do another video on what I do after this. Pulling out the grinder, pulling out the sausage stuffer, and making some sausage. Hit subscribe there. If you have any questions or comments, feedback, I'd appreciate it. This may not be how everyone does theirs, but it works for me. And let me know what you think. Till next time.